Hello, and welcome to a review of the Rising of the Shield Hero. Yes, I'm a little nervous, my voice is a little deep now, but I'm trying to stay active after what happened last week. So, last week was the stupidest, the dumbest, the fucking thing I've ever seen. Bitch ass Mine is back. And Mine is like the saboteur of everything in the series. Like, for real. I mean, what the fuck? Last week I went in. I scream and shout about bitch ass Mine and Ren being stupid and the spear hero. The fucking spear hero who's obsessed with Philo. And every time I'm staring at this, every time I'm looking at the spear hero, I legit want to smack him in the back of his head and say, get your shit together. But with the wave of the Phoenix is coming, we have to gather these Naofumi has to gather these three stooges. And now we have to see where this goes. Now we're in this week's episode where it's like, okay, bitch ass Mine is not in this episode, finally, but we have to develop everybody because when a wave is coming, we have to get serious. And like I said, last week's episode was so stressful. You can go watch my video, guys. I just went in. And I get Ren being brainwashed. I get all of that. But at the same time, though, Mine is just being a bitch. And for all of y'all who likes Mine, get the fuck out. I'm gonna say it again. For all of y'all who likes Mine, saying, oh, Mine is hot. Mine is better than Raftalia. Mine's best wife. Get the fuck out of here. But aside from that, we're now going to this episode where it's just like, okay, we're back now. We're starting fresh. And everything's set in stone. So without further ado, let's get right to with the review of Season 3, Episode 5 review of the Rising of the Shield Hero. Okay, now, it's great to see the trio back and Philo without her carriage. You know, how rare do we see Philo with a carriage? Okay, and then, hold on. I'm gonna get to that. So, after, going on an adventure, they got these two NPC bandits trying to nullify Raftalia's magic and summon a giant ass meteorite, crashing down the party of three. And then all of a sudden, here's come Scythe. Here come the girl, the murderer clown, or you call her Scythe, with two giant scissors. And when I saw those two giant scissors, it literally jumped my mind. Here's a question. Which anime characters do you know use giant swords? Giant scissors. Oh, I know. The two people that come to my mind is Ryoko from Kill la Kill, one of the best tomboys in anime history, one of the top 3 greatest tomboys in anime history, Ryoko, and Shirley from Akame ga Kill, the long-haired girl with the glasses. So if you guys have watched Akame ga Kill and Kill la Kill, understand, you kind of see it coming. Understand, giant pair of scissors. Anyway, they did a lot of work. Raftalia slicing one of the bandits in half, one stabbed him, Now, I get Naofumi's trust. I get the whole trust thing. Going back to Season 1 remnants that. Because again, Naofumi doesn't trust people who try to kill him or trying to manipulate his friends. I get that. He doesn't trust her. Because the fact that, you tried to kill us in this tournament arc and now this. So I don't know what you put. And plus she's been following you. She put like a tracker on you, And again, he doesn't trust her completely yet. And I get that. He tried to murder me. That's how Naofumi is. But little by little, she makes some dolls, for the friends, she making friends easily, But again, it takes some time. And I get that. Now, as they journey along, Philo, Raftalia, and Naofumi, this spear hero is, you know what? I don't blame Philo's reaction at all. She got the chills. Because this guy, the spear hero, is a complete, utterly fucking stupid. This guy is so obsessed with Philo that he's running around searching God knows where, looking for Philo everywhere. Not even, and then he picked up a feather, that a little feather, put it on her head and said, Philo-chan. I'm like, get the fuck. I mean, this motherfucker here, the spear hero, hear me out. Shut the fuck up. Philo's not yours. That's Naofumi's. Not enough sexual, but you get what I'm saying. Philo is working with Naofumi, and if you want one, go get one. Why don't you summon one of those little chicken eggs like he did in season 1 that Naofumi did and get one? But you're so obsessed with Philo-chan, it's like, you know how we must protect at all costs? Philo does not need protection because if something happens to Philo, she is gonna kick him in the balls. I mean, how many times has Philo kicked the spear hero in the balls? Not once, but twice. And let's be honest, he's been getting kicked by Philo. So if Philo can defend herself, I'm just worried about the spear hero. The spear hero, listen to me. Shut the fuck up about Philo and work. Just train. Just train your ass. Like, for once, just train and ignore the shit that's going on. Okay. Now, this episode of overall, no, I ain't finished yet. But going forward with this episode, it had a lot of developments. I mean, you see the white twin tiger sisters. I mean, the white twin tiger siblings. These siblings are developing every step of the way, especially the sister. I mean, even though she's blind and all, but she's walking a lot. She is training nonstop, and I applaud her development more than the brother. I mean, I get the brother, but it's the sister that was developing. The sister has been developing more ways than one. I love it. They come a long way, like for real, from the slavery, from her being all injured, 99% of her body, to like full heal, and when they develop, showing the sign of development from walking, and showing her sign of development of combat. She is doing it. Now the priest, the king, and the queen, there's something going on with the sisters. They know who they are. Now, okay, I know where this is gonna go, and I'm gonna say it. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but the ex-king might be helpful. Might be helpful. I know I don't give characters a second chance. This king, I'm not saying I do now, but if he does something to give us some info, like where's bitch-ass mine is at, or something about the twin tiger sibling, anything about that, then we can sit down and say, you know what? I can trust him. But I don't trust him. Not at the light. I gotta see what you're gonna do. Now, there's no surprise that that was the sword hero. No fucking surprise that was the sword hero. I mean, what the fuck happened to Ren? What the fuck happened to Ren? He's wearing a shady mask, and at the end he's facing one-on-one with the spear hero. Now for me, at its peak, you know, everyone is going their separate ways in the forest to train, and I get it. It's separate. I'm kind of jumping back and forth. Bear with me. But again, you see Naofumi and others being separated from the group, because I understand he wants the training in the forest, but they could defend themselves from the forest. They could defend themselves. They're very skillful to do. But again, with Rafchan, Little Raccoon, and Naofumi training, you know, once he saw Ren and the spear hero going at it, I'm like, oh my god. And how you end it with a cliffhanger with Ren with that shady ass eyes and a big ass with a mask and facing the spear hero. Yo, I'm telling you, whatever bitch ass mind did to him, Ren is completely in that. And it pissed me off because again, Ren is just so fucking stupid. He's so fucking stupid. They both stupid. Matter of fact, no. I'm not even, no, not nothing. Ren and the other guy, the spear hero, they just fucking stupid. They are so stupid at what's going on. I don't even know why Ren is this. Yo, if he comes out and say he apologized next week, I would be so fucking pissed off. This is why I like watching the rising of the show, because of shit like this and my reactions about this show. This is one of those top tier isekais because I can't get my mind off of the shit that's going on in the life of Naofumi in this isekai world. But still, at the same time though, I'm like, when are you gonna get your act? I mean, when are they gonna get their act together for once in their little pathetic lives? But that's that. But overall, this episode did showed us some development along the way with Naofumi and his crew. His crew is developing more ways than one. I mean, they're stacked up. Kel is developing. The twin siblings are developing, and other party members as well. Not to mention a new face to the harem, which is Saint, who's from another world with giant pair of scissors. So she's gonna be a great asset to the team. Now, that conclusion part with that whole cliffhanger at the end, we'll see where this goes, and hopefully Spear Hero do some fucking work next week. I mean, literally do some work. But that's here and there. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will.